come into the room, so she thinks I'm actually away.
Daddy.
And Carol has to bring her upstairs to show her that I am in the house.
Daddy.
Hiya, big girl. Who's Dad's big girl?
When he's bedridden and in pain, Paulie spends time upstairs with Bill while Carol goes back to the chores.
Come on then, big girl. Oh, she's a clever girl. Oh, she is.
Bill has an almost human attachment for all his owls, but reserves a special place in his heart for Paulie.
When we lose Paulie, it's going to break my heart. It's going to be like losing a daughter. And I don't know what I'll do when it happens. I'm more likely to go to the pub and get absolutely intoxicated. If you lose a daughter, how can you put losing a daughter into words? You really can't, can you? Well, that's what it is with Paulie. That's the bond that we have. That's the feelings I go through with Paulie. I really don't think about it. If I thought about it too much, as I say, I'd just break down. If you wouldn't mind, can we go and sit down for 5 minutes and let me get some painkillers down my neck?
This is owl addiction. Every possible moment is given over to rescuing, feeding, cleaning and caring for them.
Skegness, come here, you.
Despite everything, Bill is still adding to his owl family.
Yes. You've not been used to being handled, have you? No, but you're getting there, aren't you? Oh, you are. This is it. This is where we have the struggle.
2 days ago, he took in this rescue bird.
There you go. With not being handled and just used for breeding, he doesn't know, he doesn't realise that I'm not here to hurt him. Not yet. And we're getting there slowly, aren't we, sweets? So what we do is, he's up on one foot, and we lean him against me, and all we do is we just sit and stroke. When we're calm round them, they're calm round us. And you can see there, he's really not trying, he's just telling me that I do have a beak, even if it is crossed over. There we go. That's better. Oh, you can't wear my glasses. Eh?
So is this something you do every day, Bill?
Yeah. Yeah. Daily routine. In its sweets. Eh?
Unlike many animal addicts, Bill has not distanced himself from the normal world. He embraces it, but his owls get preferential treatment.
If it was a job, I'd switch off at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and say that's me done, and sit down and watch telly and do nought. But no, it's a reason for living.
Come on, good girl. Come on, oh, you're a good girl. Oh, she's a good girl.
Helen Hines' life revolves around the packs of dogs that live with her downstairs in her small cottage.
No! Go on! Get out! Go on!
Helen rarely sees other humans.
I've bought Harvey, who's got a shaved bottom.
One of her few occasional visitors is Sheila Lily Grant. They bonded over their mutual love of German Shepherds. Sheila first bought puppies from Helen 30 years ago. 3 of the dogs with her today came from Helen.
Oh, you're a good dog. Come on. Harvey.
She's always stood by Helen, admiring her talent as a breeder of German Shepherds. But she's worried about how fragile and isolated Helen has become.
If I let her off here,
I had ups and downs with my health, but she's had so many bad things, you know, it must take its toll. She's in such a fragile state now, it's just so sad.
now listen.
Smack your bottom. And she's on her own. I mean, I'm lucky I've got a husband who's very supportive and loves the animals too, fortunately. We all have a choice, I suppose. She never has been a very social person. She's always been like that. That's Helen, you know. Her whole life has been the dogs, so that's how she's made it. But I mean, what can you do? She'd probably be quite happy to go amongst all her dogs and pop her clogs.
Up to this point, Helen hadn't let us inside and some areas were kept hidden. In the company of one of the few people she trusts, she suddenly reveals she's started breeding again. The woman once banned from keeping dogs has 7 new puppies. Helen Hine was convicted of animal cruelty in 1996. The courts ruled she could only have 15 dogs. With her 7 new puppies, she is breaking the law.
Aren't you pushing it a bit, having more dogs though?
That's what everybody thinks, but I don't think so. And I need the money because I suddenly found to my horror that my bank balance, well, hardly existed.
Because, you know, you're not supposed to have more than 15 dogs. And,
no, and I've got the puppies, you're quite
you
right.
must have about 20 or 22 by now.
The puppies will go very quickly, and when they've gone, hopefully I shall be able to pay 2 bills. But
so when you sell them, how much would you sell them for?
400 upwards.
Each?
Worth every penny. I feel like my boy.
I think the going price is 600 at the moment. But I simply want them away, but only to nice people.
What do you think people are going to think when they see this?
When they see what?
When they see the programme.
I really don't mind. I couldn't care less anymore. I mean, I used to have about 6 litres at a time. And 1 in a year is hardly overdoing it, comparatively.
Helen freely admits she cannot live without them, even though her animal addiction has brought her ruin, disgrace and loneliness. She feels the eyes of the RSPCA are still peering through the fence.
Are you constantly looking over your shoulder in case the RSPCA are going to come back?
They're welcome to come here, but I'm constantly looking over my shoulder, which I never did before.